What? What is this?
Pathetic. She's so fat, she's so gross, she will never find love. Pathetic. The only one who can love this woman is the good Lord up above, out and pathetic. She will never change, she will always stay the same. Pathetic and insane. Pathetic. Very scary, but you don't carry. Damn, I'm jelly. Pathetic.
Hello, little gherkins. We have quite a bit to catch up on. Spherical Stephanie had a couple of pre-recorded videos, a live stream, and some community tab rages in the past couple of days, and we are about to catch up on all of it. Buckle up, gherkins.
In the elevator, Salah is finishing up some things in the room, and I'm like, I need to go get coffee before the taxi gets here. So I cannot without coffee today. It's humid, 90% humidity today. Yellow. Anyway, we ended up at a mall after getting our coffee, and we decided on having lunch here. Now, there weren't very many halal options, but it was nice seeing the different kinds of food. But we ended up going for a place called Chester's, and we ended up going with some of their fish options, which, of course, seafood is halal. So I decided on this fish dinner that comes with salad, tartar sauce, and fries. And Salah had a salmon and rice dish. So I had a fish square, which was like a giant fish stick, and it actually was pretty good with tartar sauce and fries. Salah said he really enjoyed the salmon, and he's going to give us a bite.
And like usual, he gave us nothing, not even the damn bite of food. What is his purpose? Also, y'all know damn well she was pissed about that portion size. I guarantee she had a second lunch after this. We're going to skip right past the injured dog she insisted on putting in this video.
Honestly, you can plan a whole day out, write out an itinerary, but sometimes the best adventures are just going out, period, and walking down the streets. There's so many different things on the streets of Bangkok to discover. Different plants, different vendors, different parks, so much.
This is not bullying or fat shaming, it's just an honest observation that it just looks like it hurts. Like, the whole body. Her chin is resting between her titties. Arm sleeves are so tight she can't bend right. You know what? Let me stop before I get the breezy ban. Look, haters, my husband holds my fan for me because my muscles get too tired holding up these hamburger helper gloves. I'm not interested in her reading the Wikipedia page for this park. These clips are here for one reason and one reason only.
Salah loves cooling me off with the fan. He's so sweet.
Salah is working for his goal, whatever that may be. Get your bag, boy.
After waiting about 20 minutes for our boat to arrive, we had to go down to this floating dock, and when I say floating, it was moving around a lot. First came this little boat, and I'm like, oh no, I hope that's not our boat. It's too small and hard to get into. But no, finally a larger boat packed with people came ramming into the side of the dock, and it kind of shook the whole dock, and we had to hang on for dear life. It was quite an experience, and it kind of made me a little dizzy, but whatever.
Okay, yalla. Okay, good.
The whistle to move the boat closer, the confused kid, the guys that broke their necks to see what almost sent them overboard. Man, the Thailand boat videos are the best.
I'm not gonna lie, after all that walking, we were hoping to sit down and enjoy the boat ride, but it was too packed. But it was okay. Leaning over the edge looking at the water was just as enjoyable.
That's the same face we make every time we see him pinch those cheeks, too. Honestly, If it wasn't for the shocking views, I wouldn't even have clipped this video. It was boring, and as hard as Chantal tries to be a tour guide, the least she could do is stop making it so obvious that she's reading random articles she's finding online. She should stick to what she's good at, eating.
So today we chose to take a risk and order Arabic food, and I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, alhamdulillah, we're very grateful for the food, but comparing to what we're used to in the Middle East, this is very expensive and the portions are quite pathetic.
It never ceases to amaze me how delusional she is about portion sizes. This plate is shareable, but she considers it pathetic.
And in comparison to what we're used to for the price we pay. But, and also it took forever to get here, but whatever, let's just eat. I'm so hungry, like we haven't eaten in forever, literally forever, like I'm not joking about that. It's been a little while, so right now I'm just like thinking of eating.
Wasn't she just preaching about gratitude? Bitch, you have been blessed enough to have enough food to be the size of a woolly mammoth without actually having a real job. Shut up and eat from your kid's divided plate.
My gosh, I'm sorry, we had a technical malfunction. Everything was like set up makeshift. Like we had, for ring light, we're using the flash of another phone and like, just fell everywhere. I have to start realizing that I am like, if I'm a content creator, I need to start bringing my like package, like filming package, but I hate traveling with too many things, and I know we're going home with a lot of things, but still.
She literally could have just edited this out. But y'all better not forget she is a professional travel vlogger that couldn't even be bothered to bring a proper camera with her on her trip.
Good job. Sorry, I'm wolfing it down, but I was hungry. I don't even know if I have things to talk about because honestly, I'm gonna try making a labneh sandwich. Yes.
I usually cut this shit out, but the absolute desperation to get this food into her mouth is crazy. She can't finish a thought. She's saying random words like ketchup to fill the space and moaning and rolling her eyes into the back of her head. Girl, get it together.
I have been wanting to talk about Halloween because I've been getting so many comments like, this is going to be your first like time away where you don't have to celebrate Halloween. For those of you who are new, I'm from Canada, and maybe not even a year ago, like last February, I moved to Kuwait. Okay, because I'm married now. I got married.
Excuse me? Is she saying she didn't move to Kuwait until February, or she didn't get married until February, or both? Because she went to Kuwait for the first time in November, immediately threw a ring on, claiming to be married and calling Salah your husband, posted a wedding video in January. The only thing that actually happened in February is your trip back to Canada to get rid of all of your shit. It's weird that she would count February as either her moving date or her wedding date. You better get your story straight for immigration, Miriam.
I'm usually a huge Halloween enthusiast. And this year I won't be in Canada to celebrate, so people are wondering how that is affecting me. You know, that's fair. It does sort of. I do miss it. I think even though I'm a Muslim revert, I'm still learning. I'm still reading the Quran, the Hadiths. I'm still really having struggles with changing things in me that maybe are makruh or looked down upon in Islam. I'm still having trouble, you know, eradicating or getting used to this new life.
To be honest, I don't care if she celebrates Halloween or if it's haram or whatever. But I will say it just shows how quickly she jumped to being a revert, without really even understanding the religion, or even grasping how much it would change her life if she's going to be devout as she claims to be. This is the problem a lot of people have with her claims to being a Muslim. She claims to be devout, but day after day we see her rolling her eyes and talking about struggling to follow the religion in really any way.
Celebrating Halloween, I think, is fine as long as you're not using it to like worship the devil. So I have to find a balance, like from culturally my old way of life, you know, when I was in Canada. It's part of my identity, you know, the new culture I'm living in now. I have to say, I'm gonna find a way to celebrate Halloween. We'll see. Maybe there is a store, because religion and culture are different. Most people in Kuwait have been brought up following both culture and religion the same. You know, their culture is very heavily developed on Sharia law or Islam law. Canada, no. You know, so culturally, I'm from a country that's very open with lifestyle.
Ma'am, you're already dressing in a costume every day anyway. Your words, not mine. So just celebrate Halloween and shut up. Anyway, she finished all of her food and the rest of Salah's, while moaning with her eyes in the back of her head. Let's get into this live stream.
I have rosacea and probably like red skin from like I was out all day. I want to try, I don't know, I don't even know why I'm saying this. I want to try using the gym here. I don't know, I've never used a gym at a hotel. I don't think, maybe once or twice. I can't even remember.
How's that Team U skincare working for you? I'd love to see her hit the gym. Backwards elliptical bees sounds great right about now.
Oh, Jenna, yeah, they deserve it, you know. But, you know, the reason I don't bother to tell them off every day is because, like, they do this thing where they, you know, they talk about you, they say shit about you, they do things to you in your life, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then whenever you finally had enough and you decide to turn around and defend yourself once in a while, they cry and go, oh my God, this is what narcissists do. They want to make you feel crazy for your reaction to their abuse. So for me, it's like, this is what these people want. They want a reaction. They want me to feel down. They want me to you know, to bring up my emotions and rage so they can get off on it. And you know what? It's not going to happen. Sorry.
She still doesn't understand the concept of being a public figure. You chose this life. You know what comes with making your money by sharing your life, and you continue to do it.
What? We miss beezing in the villa. I know that you guys miss beezing, like, in the villa. Obviously, I know you guys, like, in a way, like, a lot of you guys who have, like, spent every day and night in the villa, you know, and I'm just, like, I don't really miss I miss some things, obviously, you know, but I'm, like, I don't want to, like, ever go back there, you know, and, like, I was, like, I didn't know this, but, like, your music playlist is, like, I didn't clean up my music for, like, ever. So I finally was starting to clean out some video, like music for my playlist, and man, like the memories are like torture. I'm like legit like just traumatized by a lot of things, you know, from back in Canada, and like the music, it like brings that all right back. The minute you like, I can understand why Islam is kind of like, some will argue that Islam is like, music is forbidden in Islam. I can understand why, because it's like, it's the devil. Like it brings back, it just stirs up these emotions in you, and it's horrible.
Music is the devil? Girl, you sound like Bobby Boucher's mama right now. If your life has been so miserable that music makes you feel this way, you might want to evaluate that.
So yeah, like I don't even want to think about the songs. Some of them were kind of weird. Remember that song I used to listen to? Oh my gosh, this was like from when I went to the gym. The Take It On Faith, My Love. I think it was like Matt Mays. I'm like, oh my God. That's when I went to the gym. Every song I listened to, it reminded me of a moment in my life. So I want I know I want to start. I have started a new life, and there's all new music there now. Mostly Arabic music, because it reminds me of my love, but yeah.
I would think if any music was traumatizing to you, it would be Arabic music. I, for one, would want to rip my ears off if I had to hear Fourth Pyramid ever again. But I guess when you make your entire personality being a wife, and matching your partner, and having no identity other than always being hungry, you gotta forget some of your trauma.
I have a mixed, audience for you, for sure, you know. Some people who only want to see the mess, some people who want to see the good, you know. And the ones I need in my life right now are the ones who want to see the good. To go home for your meds. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, we did find some. just like at a different pharmacy. Like the ones around here didn't have it. Not every pharmacy has it, but we did find one. But I think that's why I'm tired too, because once I start back on them, I get like tired. It's really weird. I have to be more responsible and never miss any. You know, it's like if somebody has like a, you know, an illness of any kind that requires medication for, you know, like if diabetics missed the insulin they needed, that would be like not healthy, right? So I have to realize that. Like there's a part of me that still feels like antidepressant, like medication for mental health is like not real medication. I don't know why I feel that way. Not feel that way. I think that way, but I actually feel like, of course, it's needed and helps. Like, you know, but there's a part of me. I don't know if it's like from society, just still thinking that like mental illness is just like it's just like not taken as seriously, you know, because you still get a lot of people telling you just go out, just do this, just do that, you know, like just shake it off, you know, and like they really don't understand what it's like to literally like, you know, hyperventilate when you're like your anxiety is so bad, you know.
Which is why it was extremely irresponsible of you to not make sure you had enough medication for this trip. But unless it involves getting food into your mouth, you don't care about it.
Did something happen that provoked the community tab post? Yeah, people are talking crap and provoking that kind of answer, and then whenever they get it, they act like, "Oh God, she's psycho." So okay, so what are you? Like you're the cause of that outburst.
She's referring to these community tab posts, where again she rages about FFG and says she only ever made fun of her smoking because it makes her sound awful, and then repeats the same tired, pathetic drags she always says when she rages on her community tab.
You control yourself. No one can make you act out unless you let them. Yeah, I mean, ideally we are in control, but I mean, people are not in control of their emotions all the time because, you know, there could be many factors in that. And I think it's pretty messed up if people just like provoke you just to like, you know, oh, well, you should be controlling yourself afterwards. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. People are human and they have limits, you know?
Yeah, guys, it's not her fault for watching every single thing put out about her every single day, and then getting mad when the people that criticize her continue to criticize her.
Make a rage post and delete it in 24 hours. Yeah, I delete it, not because like I regret what I say, but because honestly at this point it might make me a terrible human being, but I don't give a crap about any of these people. Like I have no sympathy, I don't even have empathy for them, and that's like really, I don't like myself that way, but I really just, certain people online have just done so much to me that I just could give a crap about their life, them, period, and like at all. So what I say about them is, you know, I mean that with all my chest. They can F off, but I delete it because I don't want that dirtiness in their faces staining my community post. Like when it comes to certain people, my heart is black, like what I'm wearing, and I can't help that. I think that, you know, like when you've been just through enough, maybe someday I'll be able to just like let everything go, but I just can't. You know, like when I was going through some of the worst things in my life, and yeah, it was public, but I just, no.
Well, we feel the same way about you. We have no empathy because anything you claimed happened to you, you did to yourself. Anything you get mad at people for saying about you is a direct result of you sharing your life online. I'm glad you acknowledged that at the end there.
You shouldn't care. But I should feel like I should care about like people on a human level, and there's some people I don't. I really just, I'm void of any kind of feeling. Like it's sad to say, but maybe someday that will change. I hope it does. It's bad to feel that way about anybody, but it's, I mean, I can't lie. I can't lie to myself, you know? I mean, I don't mean to sound negative. I am being negative, but I mean, like, I guess you should know, like, I'm not always going to be a positive, happy person. I don't think so. I think I'm just like, I'm going through so many, like, I've been through so much of going through so many changes, trying to adapt and trying to learn how to deal with everything. And sometimes there's slip ups, you know?
Slip ups from what? You are literally only positive and happy when your food is sitting at chin's level, and even then you find a reason to complain. You're a miserable person that only gets gratification for filling your stomach. We're not surprised by your lack of empathy and care for any other person.
Psychopathic. Well, I don't know. But no, because I love and care about a lot of people. And I have, you know, I feel bad for a lot of people and compassion for people. So that's not true. I think whenever people like abuse you and treat you a certain way for so long, you just completely don't give a shit about them at all anymore.
Using the word abuse to describe criticism and reactions to what you choose to put online is exactly why so many people lack empathy for your claims to victimhood.
Whatever, Gemini Gem, let them, who cares? They do everything, they try everything. Instead of worrying about their life, they try to ruin mine. Like, okay, how is that working out for you? Icarus, people have been through different levels of things, different things, and some people handle things more. And I'm not acting out. How am I acting out? Once in a while, making a community post addressing something is not acting out. I don't go real life and ruin people's lives, or try to. So I would say I'm the better person, even though I don't care about them whatsoever. So yeah, sorry. I could list the amount of things these people have done to me, and versus what I've even done, period, for sure.
I'd actually like to see that list. Put it together, Chins.
I never called CPS on a woman. Prove it. Never. Never called. I was really mad for her harassing me in real life, and I said maybe I should send your harassment to CPS and call them, but I never did. Never happened. And that was like 2017. So please find something else to crucify me with, please, because you're just really, it's old and you're reaching, and it's sad.
Chantal, do we constantly have to do this? Someone you were real-life friends with got offended by you using the R word, exposed you, and your response was an email telling them if they ever spoke about you again, you would call CPS. You then doubled down and said any parent who spends all day online doesn't deserve kids. Stop trying to rewrite history. It's never going to work out well.
Goodbye, Icarus. If you're gonna like shame me for having feelings about certain things, then go somewhere else. They want clicks no matter what. I know. I find that funny that people are like, well, they have the nerve to say that I'm jealous of like someone's of reactors' views if they have more views than me. Like, how can you be jealous of someone who wouldn't have any views if it wasn't for your content? Like, it doesn't make any sense. So, whatever. Just try, like, just, this is a challenge, okay? Just try to do vlogging and not even put my name in a tag. Not even a tag. Don't use my image. Don't do anything related to me, and see what happens long enough, for a long enough period, because at first people are going to go, oh, let's show her. So after that, let's see how far you get on YouTube.
Does she still not understand that most people have no desire to post their entire lives online or do vlogs? Does she also not understand that reaction channels are in no way specific to her or Amber? People make successful YouTube channels by reacting to tons of things from court proceedings, TV shows, sports, and even random clips. You're not special, Chantal. Some people just can't look away from the train wreck your life is and are waiting to see how it ends.
And to say it doesn't get to you once in a while would be lying. Oh, here we go. The trolls are mad because I speak truth. Why does it matter to you how long we're on vacation? Are you jealous? Like, what's your problem? Like, we're allowed to be on vacation as long as we want. Whether I'm here for a visa, whether I'm not here for a visa, it's none of your business and has no impact on your life. So who cares? Like, how is that a flex? Like, I don't understand. I really don't get it.
You put your life online every day. You cannot be mad when people want to know more. If you don't like the aspects of your job, go work in Burger King where you can get an employee discount on Nashies and nobody cares about your life. This is your choice to be here.
I'm sorry to like bring it up, and like we really try hard not to talk about like haters and, you know, same old like whatever, people like hemming and hawing about haters. But why aren't people who are targeted over and over allowed to like talk about it once in a while? That's so stupid. Like, people are allowed to come at us every day with dumb BS conspiracies that are just, I don't even want to say, like, but we can't like retort at all. You know what I mean?
Nobody is stopping you from saying what you want. We're just reacting to that too.
Anger issues? 100% I have anger issues. Yeah, of course. Did you see the farms found your bio dad? Happy B-Day. No, I didn't even know they still were up and running. But so what? Who cares? I mean, good for them. He watches my videos, so.
Your dad watches your videos? You know this and still showed your torpedo titties and fat mound. You spoke in detail about munching on Dee Dee's gray clam burger and every other disgusting thing you've overshared. Gorl, that says a lot, and none of it's what you think.
If he were skinny, they wouldn't date his love. They wouldn't doubt his love. I know. My face could look like this. But if I was skinny, they would say, oh yeah, no wonder he loves her. For sure. People are idiotic.
No, I don't care if you had the body of a supermodel. Anybody that fell in love with someone from Tinder after speaking for 2 days and moved across the world and got married within 1 month would get the same criticism from me.
When's the last time you saw a dentist? I take care of my own teeth. I really am trying to take care of my health. Every day I try, trust me. But still the prettiest one on YouTube. I can't believe I actually said that. A dentist and liver doctor? The last time I had my blood test, my liver enzymes were within normal range. It wasn't that long ago. Just looks like you've blown up in 6 months. I don't know, Taylor, what to say. I mean, I've weighed myself. We have a scale in Kuwait, right? Yeah, I've weighed myself in Kuwait. I'll weigh myself again when I get back there. But no, but like, what's the point of me even weighing myself? People who care about my weigh-ins don't even believe me when I weigh in. And the rest of people don't care. So I'm not even going to bother anymore. You shouldn't have to weigh in for anyone. I think it's so messed up. People think you owe them that. I don't, you know, people who don't even show themselves in are fat, like, expect me to do it. Like, what? Worry about yourself. Get on the scale. Okay, I'm going to weigh in when they get on the scale and show themselves. That's it. And then I'll do it. No problem.
Gorl, we literally do not care if you weigh in. We don't need a scale to tell us you're fat and getting fatter.
What do you think about people reporting your eating videos to YouTube? I don't care, Nora. I mean, go for it. Whatever. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's people out there who report every single video I do. Like, I mean, whatever. You're not going to affect me, so you can just take, like, honestly, how many things have people tried to do to me? And if they demonetize my mukbangs, oh well, I'll do non-mukbang videos. There's your answer. Like, I can't watch any reaction channels because of their voices. And then Alex, I'm sorry, you're the most pettiest you know what I've ever met in my life with your voice. Like, I don't know. He reminds me of a greasy bowl of hamburger helper with a whiny voice. I can't watch him. I know, Freya. That's how I see things. They always get recommended to me because they tag my name. So sometimes I see that and I'm like, don't respond, don't respond, don't respond.
You got a lot of nerve comparing anyone to anything related to Hamburger Helper when you're walking around wearing the gloves off the box. I love when she pretends she doesn't watch every single thing put out about her, and then recites every single thing we all say. She then spent part of her beloved husband's birthday raging on her community post and gloating about creators getting demonetized after literally just commenting on other people spending their loved ones' birthdays talking about her online. But don't worry, she did go out for poutine and a boat trip to the mall with Soft Hands' Tall Pete's for his birthday and gave us absolutely nothing. A bunch of B-roll footage of the boat ride with shitty music slapped over it, and promises of a separate video of a vlog inside the mall, which has still yet to be posted as of the time of editing this video. Within an hour, she posted a mukbang inhaling spring rolls.
Oh wow, that's the best spring roll. I honestly really believe that diet soda is not healthy as well as full sugar soda, so whatever. I'll drink the full sugar. There's some I don't know, there's some weird chemicals in diet soda. And the more that, the more that comes out, the more afraid it makes me to drink it.
Girl, you gorge yourself on enough food for a family of 4 every time you eat. I don't think it matters if you drink regular or diet soda, and considering you smoked half a pack of cigarettes in less than an hour, the other day, I don't know why you'd be worried about what chemicals are in your drink.
I don't know, I think we're probably just gonna stay in the hotel today. Because I was out yesterday, but we were out from lunchtime to early afternoon until 11 p.m. at night. Or later. Might have even been after midnight, I can't remember when we came in, but I started editing and I passed out. I didn't even realize, and I'm just I woke up abruptly and oh. And Salah had conked out way before me. It was weird because he's in better shape than me, but being out all day, I think it tires him out more. Yeah, so he passed out way before me. It was such a long day. It was his birthday, but it was super fun. Super, super fun. And I didn't complain once about the heat, about how far we have to walk. And I find that my life is so much more positive when I act that way. It takes effort to check myself and really try. But I find it it's so much better. It was hot, as usual. And we use our map GPS, but sometimes something is further to walk than we realize, so I used to complain oh my gosh, we still have to go this far. Now I just suck it up and do it. And another lesson I've learned here is the more you do, the more you can. Seriously.
Imagine being such a miserable person that you are proud of yourself for going one afternoon on your partner's birthday without complaining. Who would have guessed that not being a negative, lazy person would make your life easier?
Actually, I'm getting full, so... Actually, what I'm doing is a good habit with food on camera. Stopping when I've had enough. This is a 7-Eleven cheesecake. I've showed you guys this, but...
See YouTube? She's totally not monetizing her eating disorder because she stopped eating her main meal when she started getting full and immediately took a cheesecake to the face. But Positive Patty brought back her rage thumbs as soon as her food started digesting and put out this community post where she typed an entire essay about how parents aren't allowed to post their opinion on Twitter and her portion sizes don't matter because she has an eating disorder and needs to eat. But she is unaffected by any of the shit we say and definitely doesn't watch any of it. Then, out of nowhere, she made a new channel where she promised a reaction video when she hit 500 subscribers, just to immediately backtrack when she got the subscribers and claimed she's just impulsive and doesn't want to react, but now says she will put other content on this new channel. Finally, the woman that is trying very hard to improve her health did a mukbang with cheese on top of fried cheese with a side of cheese.
Okay, I have a mukbang for you today. I'm drinking grape soda. And I'm trying to get a quick mukbang in before we head out. So, okay, we have a grape soda This is from Jod Fairs, but we ordered it in. It's like going to thunderstorm any moment. Okay, this is tteokbokki. I'll have to clean up that mess after. And these are some Korean cheese dogs. So no meat in the middle inside, just cheese. We have some cheese sauce. Okay, yalla. Bismillah. I'm like freaking out. Okay, so let me try the tteokbokki first. So it has tteokbokki and cheese. Tteokbokki is a Korean dish that has fish cakes, giant rice cakes, cheese, and like a gochujang sauce, which is like a... Oh my gosh, is that cheese? This is really cheesy. Oh my gosh, okay. Too much cheese! Oh my gosh. Mm. Oh my god. Mmm. That's so cheesy.
That was the gist of the entire video. She shoved the mozzarella dogs to the back of her throat and moaned while she rolled her eyes in the back of her head and repeated "it's so cheesy" over and over. The last sighting of her up to this point was this community post comparing a cloud to a chicken tender in what appears to be a picture from a plane. So I have a feeling the next time we see her, she'll be sitting in front of the blue couch with her laptop box covered in plastic wrap while she shovels Arabic food into her mouth at the speed of light. Isn't it crazy that we can catch up with almost a week's worth of content in under 45 minutes? Well, that was quite a ride. I'll see you little gherkins next time.
Pathetic. She's so fat, she's so gross, she will never find love. Pathetic. The only one who could love this woman is the good.